Let me ask you something. Why is it that the loudest voices online, the ones with the most followers, the most views, are often the ones who've never actually built what they're teaching? Be careful of who you're listening to because the wrong voice can cost you generations of wealth. What's going on, everybody? This is Nelson Pizarro, and welcome back to Banking for Legacy podcast, where we break down strategies to help you control your money, build wealth, and create a lasting legacy. Make sure to follow us on social media platforms at Bank for Legacy. And if you haven't yet, go read Becoming Your Own Banker because that book will change how you see money forever. Let's get into it because today I want to talk about something that's destroying financial futures: listening to the wrong advice. You've got people saying whole life insurance doesn't work. Just throw it into a trust and you're good. Why would you pay that much money? Just get term insurance for a tenth of the cost. It's just a small little tool. The real money is in the market. And then you got your own family telling you that you're crazy, you're wasting your money, you don't even know what you're doing. Now that hits different. That's more emotional because now it's just not finance, it's personal. But here's the truth: most people giving you advice have never sat down and built a long term generational financial system. They're reacting, they're repeating what they heard, they're chasing trends on social media. And if you follow that, you'll end up exactly where they are. Let's break these down one by one. And we'll start with the first one. Whole life insurance does not work or it's a scam. No, badly designed policies don't work. That's a huge difference. If you structure it incorrectly, yes, it will fail, just like any financial tool. But a properly structured whole life insurance, now that's a different conversation. Number two, just put it in a trust. A trust is not a strategy, it is a container. What are you putting inside that trust? If the asset isn't strong, the trust doesn't fix it. Three, term is cheaper. Get more death benefit. That's the biggest trap. You're comparing costs, not function. Term insurance is temporary. Whole life insurance is permanent. With a whole life policy, you have liquidity, control, compounding, access, and a death benefit that's tax free. You're not buying the same thing. 4. The market is where it's at, and you hear that all the time. Listen, I'm not against the market, but let me ask you this: how many people actually know what they're investing in? They're putting money into a 401k and IRA, handing it over, and hoping and praying that it works out. You literally have no control, you don't understand any of it, and if you access it, you'll get penalties. Now, is that a system? No. The IRAs and 401ks have been around for about 40 years or so. Whole life insurance products, over 175 years. Now let's go a little bit deeper. Do you know who buys massive amount of whole life insurance? You'll never guess it. Banks. Not small amounts, we're talking about billions of dollars. It's called BOLI, BOLI, bank owned life insurance. And why would they buy this? Because they understand something that most people don't. The policies are very stable. They have a guaranteed growth behind it. They're liquid and they have long term control. The same principles that I'm teaching you now. Let me ask you something else. Where else in the world can you do the following? Put money into a system, borrow against it the next day. You can access about 50 to 60% immediately and even more over time. Continue earning compound growth without interrupting. Create your own repayment terms. Finance your life on your own schedule. Still receive dividends even when using the money. And you leave behind a tax-free death benefit. Where would you find something so amazing? And you'll ask yourself, that doesn't exist. Except it does, with a properly structured whole life insurance policy. But let me be clear: Whole life insurance is not a scam. It's been used for hundreds of years. But when one bad apple gets involved, it ruins the reputation for everyone. And that's why people are so confused. That's why they hesitate so much to buy a whole life policy. That's why people get stuck and they have no clue and they just trust their financial advisor. My goal is not to sell you a policy. My goal is to help you build a system for your family, for your business, for your kids, your grandkids, and generations after that can use this. Now, that is called a legacy. Now, I understand the next step is trusting the system and trusting me. And that's not easy, especially in today's world where we get consumed with all the social media. Because the person with the most followers, the most likes, the most views, they're at the top of the list. And everyone runs straight to them. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to teach you, to guide you, to challenge your thinking, to help you build something real. If this hits home, comment whole in the comment box. Then we can set up a time for a free consultation and I'll help you, guide you, and teach you of how we should be working together. Again, my name is Nelson Pizarro. This is Banking for Legacy podcast. And remember, it's your money, your bank, and your legacy. Until next time.